A brother called me from Italy. He says a particular prophet called him to pay 1.5 million for family deliverance. They paid the first one. The prophet said the spiritual materials were not enough, so let's buy more. Somehow he heard one of my clips on sustaining deliverances. They didn't charge him up. He chatted me up. He said, so how much do I need to bring? I say, Oga, we have not started talking. You're asking me how much. Are we merchandising here? That is the definition of witchcraft. That's the scorpion. Jesus said he will tread upon serpents and scorpions. One of the days the Lord was teaching me the mystery about serpents and scorpions. You may never see the physical serpents and scorpions to step up. If you click on the word serpent, you see the word divination. So when Jesus is talking about marching or stepping upon serpent and scorpion, Jesus was talking about divination. In the book of Numbers chapter 23, the Bible says no enchantment against Jacob stands, no divination against Israel prevails. The word enchantment there speaks of witchcraft. Then the word serpent there speaks of divination. Acts chapter 16 and verse 16. The Bible says when the girl came to the place of prayer, she came with the spirit of the serpent, and that's the spirit of divination. If you are waiting until you see a particular cobra to step on, many of our churches, what is filled there is divination. Many of our churches, what is filled there is enchantment. The serpents and the scorpions are the ones sitting on our altar, and we have the mind of God. In fact, many of us have become puppets. The average believer today is a puppet in the hand of Satan, and what we call prophecy in these days is by the spirit of the serpent. And the average believer should sustain the walls of the church by the inheritances that he has received from his father. You should truly have the mind of God. Nothing should take the believer unawares. Anything the believer does should truly actually prosper, because what you have received is not on display. If you are not walking in it, it is not the fault of God. It is simply because you don't know how to labor in the place of prayer, to walk in Sophia and Apocalypse, so that you will enter into a place of epignosis, the knowledge that is in God, so that light will flood your heart. A man that have received light will truly walk in his inheritance, because in light you will know what is the hope of your calling. Can you say, I have the mind of God?